Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Andrew Snorton with Creative Community Solutions. And as you know, on the press and media end, we get a chance to connect with some wonderful people, wonderful entities, wonderful events doing great things across the board. So, whether it's community service and outreach, arts and entertainment, college and professional sports, a little bit of government and politics, we definitely try to make sure to get you connected, informed, and engaged. In order to check out this article, make sure to visit us on the web at acenortonccs.com. Click on the menu for articles and coverage, and you'll find this article there. You may also watch and listen to a few clips on Creative Community Solutions LLC at YouTube. We'll also have this reposted on our Facebook, Creative Community Solutions LLC, Ace Norton CCS on Instagram and Twitter. And we'll also make sure to have this available on Medium as well as YouTube. So when it comes to community engagement, this is one of the people I got a chance to meet, I guess, a little bit over a year ago, doing some wonderful work across the board. So I'm going to have her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Valeasia Walker. I call myself for Urban Design Outreach. It is a brand initiative that is focused on encouraging people in the community and businesses to work together to create cultural wealth and through also create intellectual property, artwork, things that could further our culture. And aside from that, I have a signature event, Give Sanctuary Festival. This is my fourth year doing it. And what the goal and aim is to create a village. So we gather all of our community members, our artists. We come together and put together this event. It's a collaborative effort. The reason I chose a village is to make people consider like the type of people that you interact with, law of attraction, who these people are that you put in your life, how we could further our communities and our culture with by just combining our resources, our skills, and our talents. So I have made this idea that if we have a focus and we make it fun, it would make it easier for us to, understand like how we can apply this to real life. So we're building a village. I ask everyone to bring their skill, their talent, their resources to create this village. This year, we are going to create an interaction, an experience through soccer. So we have what we've called the Guardians Cup, and it's a youth soccer. Recognized that soccer is a connector, and people love to, regardless of where you come from, it's an easy sport to pick up. Anybody can do it, all ages. So I thought this would be a nice interaction for the community that's a little different. And we're going to have cabanas this year where we're inviting people to create personal dwellings. So kind of like a fancy tailgate. And of course, we have our shops who are the vendors, and we have a minister of sound, DJ Spoon, who creates the vibe. But it's a whole experience. Come as who you would be in the village. Who would you choose to be? Almost imagine it like cosplay. Like come in character. But it's just to ignite the community to recognize that the power that we have. What beautiful things we could create if we actually work together.
Wow. And I tell you what, I hear everything from the collective piece. You're integrating so many different things, the creative community, the business community, all those types of things. Getting back to urban design outreach, what was your motivation or inspiration in getting this up and running?
Well, I recognized that sometimes, so brand, I'm a graphic designer, creative director. And so brand and appearance and curb appeal is very important to me. And I recognized in my community that there were so many small businesses, but that is where they seem to lack. It's just the curb appeal and understanding how important design is and telling a story and creating a neighborhood and environment. And so, but I also recognize that people think that's something out of their reach, out of budget. And so my goal is to show how we are empowered to make this art ourselves. We don't have to go to Staples. I just had an example where I donated design to this flyer I received, and it showed like it was effort. It was for lawn care. We do it all lawn care, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to help to make." It seems like he has just enough. He wants to do it. He went out and got these things printed, but they're not a good design. They're not really telling what kind of service he can provide. And so I did a donation of design, just to show how it can elevate people's perception of what you do. And that's half the battle, right? We have to elevate our work. We deserve our work to be elevated, which is another theme that I like to lean into for Give Sanctuary, that we're royalty. We have elevated thoughts. We raise intelligent children. This is the village that I would want to live in. So this is the village that I'm building, and also empowering people to feel like they can build their own villages as well. I mean, we're going to have to. We're in a space right now where I feel like it's right on time. We have to build our villages. We have to. It's our tribes. We have to find our tribes right now.
Wow. And I love what you're talking about with village building, community building, whether on the level you're talking about with the event this coming weekend, as well as other things. Now, getting back to this weekend, please provide with us the date, the time, the location. What are some things you already have in place? And are there opportunities for people to be a part of it, whether it's their business, whether it's their creative piece, or whether it's like, I just want to come volunteer, help out, lend support?
Sure. So it is this Saturday, September 27th, from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. The address is it's at Pittsburgh Yards, 352 University Ave, Atlanta, Georgia, and in partnership with Pittsburgh Community Market. We are out in the field, so we have an open field for us to build this village. We do have shops. Would love a few more, food vendors would be good, because with the cabanas, people will be there all day. I feel like it's a wonderful opportunity for, food vendors to take advantage of that. And from 12 to 3, we're going to do the youth pickup game, but we will have soccer equipment on hand. So if maybe some adults want to come and kick the ball around, they're welcome to do that as well. We have our wonderful DJ, but I, am open to open mic style. So if there is anyone who feels moved to come and get on the mic and freestyle, it is a family friendly event. So please, no profanity or anything like that. But yes, volunteers. But like I said, we all have a role. So I think we met through the networking event that I did. What do we do? And we all have something to offer our communities. And that was the goal of that networking event, which is I invite people to share what they do and what they need. And the do is more outside of just your profession, your job, but what skills do you have? Maybe you work in finance at Home Depot, but you are a classical pianist. We have range, and so we need to lean into our skills and talents. So maybe you are that financial analyst and you want to get on the mic on Saturday. We'd love to have you.
Okay, great, great. Well, I tell you what, in talking with you, again, it's the themes of, it's almost like the word holistic comes into play because you're tapping
Yes.
many elements from the creative piece, the business piece, even health and wellness with fitness, with the soccer piece and what have you. The importance of family, as you said before, this event is family friendly. And
Yeah,
and the underlying theme, community engagement. I'll say constructive community engagement. So
absolutely.
before we wind this down, you've touched base on a number of tremendous moving pieces that you're managing, doing, putting together. If people don't recall anything else about what you've talked about, what is one takeaway that you'd like readers and listeners to have?
Um, to create is divine. To create is divine. So even if whether you're at the event or not, it's important for us to create. That ignites something, and that's what I'm trying to do with Give Sanctuary, is to show people what it means to be creative, be creators, and if we all did that together, what kind of power that would create. And so I'm leaning into that. When you see the heart, the sacred heart on the symbolism of Give Sanctuary, that's what it is. You're igniting that feeling.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have definitely spoken to a number of important, critical, relevant, timely. I'm running out of adjectives to describe, but they're all that and then some. So
I
as
appreciate
we
it.
get ready to conclude, what are the best ways for people to stay connected, stay engaged with the work you're doing, not only leading into this Saturday, but also different projects down the road?
Yes, I appreciate that. So I Give Sanctuary Fest.com is the website. And IG is also Give Sanctuary Fest. And I on my website, urbandsignoutreach.com, is where you can register for networking events. Oh, and hey, if any of your viewers have businesses in the metro Atlanta area that would be interested in hosting a networking event, please, get in touch with me at grow@urbandsignoutreach.com.
Okay, we've got it. So thank you so much for taking time out of your
Oh,
schedule.
and
Oh,
also, I'm sorry. Well, I do. You asked me, and so this is what I'll add this little part. I do this out of love, and I need to pay bills. So we are this year, trying to lean into. We have a sponsor deck. So if any businesses would love to be involved, we have part of our artwork are stained glass windows, which are essentially banners, but we print your name on it, so it kind of resembles that old school stained glass artwork that we used to have in our churches. That's a sponsorship opportunity as well. So I just wanted to add that because we do need to pay some people. So
totally understand. Look. Hey, we totally understand. It is community building, but it also is fundraising and being able to, use one to set up the other. So
absolutely.
totally understand. So once again, give people the website and related info where they can find out more, not only about this coming Saturday, but also leading to future projects.
Okay, so urbandsignoutreach.com is just the overall umbrella organization. I do have the event on Eventbrite. So if you would like to reserve a space at Give Sanctuary, your cabana space, you can go to Eventbrite and reserve your cabana there. And the festival website is givesanctuaryfest.com. And volunteers, I am open to collaborating with anybody who's interested in helping with marketing as well. Like I said, it's a community event. I love to work with other artists. I've been part of creative collectives before, and it's what it's all about. So yes, I appreciate you so much for the opportunity.
Well, I tell you what, thank you once again for taking time out. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to get plugged in not only for this Saturday, but other events down the road. As a reminder, visit acenortonccs.com, click on the menu for articles and coverage to read the article. You may also add Creative Community Solutions LLC on YouTube, where we'll have snippets as well as longer segments of our conversation. Then, of course, Ace Norton CCS on Instagram and Twitter, and we will also have this on Medium and LinkedIn. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for liking, sharing, reading, reposting, all that, and then some. If this is your first time connecting with our guest and what have you, please do not let it be your last. And until next time, take very good care. Have a great day, a great week. Look forward to being a part of this coming event this weekend.
Thank you.